What if your healing didn't feel like a performance, but like a conversation? I'm Elise, an author, trauma advocate, and a woman who has lived through self-sabotage, silence, and survival. If you're ready to stop abandoning yourself and start reclaiming your voice, pull up a chair. This is where hard truths are held gently. This is where survival becomes sovereignty. This is Talks with Friends. Hey guys, and welcome to the Talks with Friends podcast. I'm Elise. I'm your host. I want to thank you so much for finding this podcast, joining this podcast. If you followed our history with podcasting, you know we love to talk to you about all kinds of topics. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second to do that. This space is intentional. It is not about performative healing. It is the results of years of unraveling, rebuilding, and reclaiming. So as we open up this origin story, I want to first start by letting you know this is a space for you to come, to share in silence, but also to move into a state of peace, love, joy, and embodiment. So I am a survivor of sexual abuse. And for a long time, that sentenced me to live in silence, not only in my body, my mind, my heart, but my spirit. And trauma does not need to define you. Trauma does not just hurt you, it reorganizes you. It teaches you not to trust yourself, not to take up space, and not to need too much. And for years, I thought self-sabotage was my personality. I overgave, I abandoned myself in relationships, I shrank in rooms that I was supposed to be leading in. And now I understand that self-sabotage is just a disguise for self-protection. And there were seasons in my life that I would refer to as the decay, because everything looked broken externally. And that was because I was internally still exhausted from surviving. And you can be spiritually inclined, you can be on this awakening and still be dysregulated. So I want to remind you, even if you're meditating and doing all these practices, you still might be abandoning yourself. And I wanted to bring this podcast back to not only be able to spend time with you each week, but to remind you that you are capable of overcoming things that most people or most even nations can't overcome, and that's the war within yourself. So healing began when I stopped asking what was wrong with me and I started asking what happened to me. And most recently, one of my abusers had passed away, so I had started remembering a lot of the abuse. And I was young. I was between the ages of about 9 and 11 when that abuse started. So if any of you guys are dealing with something similar like that, please know this. Your healing begins when you stop asking what's wrong with you and start asking what happened to me. And that shifted everything for me. And I started diving deeper into trauma and how to embody not only what it means to transcend trauma, but also to regulate the nervous system. And that required me to dive deeper into embodiment and discernment. And spirituality, you guys, it's not an escape, it's an embodiment. It means staying present in the body where you may have once felt unsafe. It means transcending trauma. That does not mean bypassing it. It means learning how to metabolize it. It means learning how to trust your intuition. And a lot of sacred texts refer to going within. And I think that's hard to do in a world that's very fueled by social media. So I wanted to create some spaces where you could stop surviving become powerful in a new way and stop shrinking. And bringing this podcast to you is a way to do that. And it inspires you to stop apologizing for your depth. And it inspires you to know that, trauma might have been a part of your story, but your integration is what brings that power back to you, that authority that you get to choose and be the manifestation of a warrior, of not just a survivor, but someone who took everything that life had and transformed it. So if this is resonating with you, subscribe, stay for this new season that's about to unravel. And remember, survival's not your final form, you guys. This is where the trauma stops being a secret and starts becoming a power. So I'm excited to be here with you. If you haven't already hit subscribe, what are you doing? I'd love to spend some time with you. We just launched our sisterhood on the website. No more third parties. Everything's there for you. All of our workshops. And keep an eye out because we're going to be doing some live Zooms. We're going to be doing some in-person teaching. I have some things that I'm excited to do. So stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you guys again soon. Love you.